Hello everyone, welcome again to this online seminar session. Myself Akanksha Chaudhary, I am studying in BSc second year from Others College Ingoli. Today I am presenting the problem based on real analysis, which is show that x square is integrable on any interval 0, k. So let's prove it. For proving this, we have to consider the partition P of closed interval 0, k, which is obtained by dividing the intervals into n equal parts, that is 0, k by n, 2k by n, and up to nk by n. So we see that the length of each subinterval in these partitions are k by n. Then again considering the subinterval xi minus 1 to xi, the supremum value is I square k square upon n square. Infimum value is I minus 1 square k square upon n square. Then we have to show that the function is integrable. So we have to show upper integral equals to lower integral according to the Riemann criteria. Again, upper sum equals to m1 into delta x1 plus m2 into delta x2 up to mn into delta xn. Here we have to consider the upper values of these intervals, that is the part of intervals. Then it is equals to 1 square k square upon n square into k by n plus 2 square k square upon n square into k by n plus up to n square k square upon n square into k by n. So taking k cube upon n cube common, we have remaining terms 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square. Then we have the standard formula for this, that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6. So we have to apply this on it. This will be equals to k cube upon n cube into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon whole upon 6. Then upper sum equals to k cube upon 6. Again modifying this formula, 1 plus 1 by n into 2 plus 1 by n. We have to calculate the infimum values of the upper sum. Then upper integral equals to infimum of upper sum, which is equals to limit n tends to infinity k cube upon 6 into 1 plus 1 by n into 2 plus 1 by n, which is equals to k cube upon 3. We have the values of upper integral here is k cube by 3. Again, for lower integral, we have to calculate the lower sum value. Then lower sum equals to m1 into delta x1 plus m2 into delta x2 plus up to mn into delta xn. Here we have to consider the lower values of the subintervals. Then we have 0 square k square upon n square into k by n plus 1 square k square upon n square into k by n plus up to n minus 1 whole square k square upon n square into k by n. Here we have to take the lower values. Then n minus 1 whole square k square upon n square is the values after nk by n. So we have to consider that. Then on taking k cube upon n cube common, the remaining terms 1 square plus 2 square plus n minus 1 square are remaining. Then again we have to apply the standard formula on it, that is n into n minus 1 into 2n minus 1 upon 6, which is again modifying this formula. We have k cube upon 6 into 1 minus 1 by n into 2 minus 1 by n. So let's calculate the lower integral value. So lower integral equals to supremum of lower sum, which is equals to limit of n tends to infinity k cube by 6 of 1 minus 1 by n into 2 minus 1 by n. So in limiting case, 1 by n value tends to 0, then this 1 and 2 values are remaining. Then we have the total value of this lower integral equals to k cube by 3. So we see that the upper integral value and lower integral value are same in this problem. So we conclude that the function is integrable